be shown. We talk about my hand. Look. Come up some more, boy. Nope. Okay. See that? Still see the hand. Now you can still see the hand. I want to see the hand. Make sure I don't really talk about it just yet. Go up like that. Can't see the hand. Okay. My hand's fucked up. My hand's definitely fucked up. I'm using them glasses. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. I'm gonna be recording over here, but we're gonna go live. We're gonna test this out just to see it. Mic check. Mic. Check. I don't even know if you can hear me out there. So I'm gonna be recording over here. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard. Blah blah. Testing 1 2. Okay, that's the chat. Mic check 1, mic check 2. Mike is over there for this. Bam, bam. Bam, let me look at through here on that. Running good on there. All right. Check, check. Can't see the hand. Welcome to the Run Your Mouth podcast. No. Hold on. We got to do the fucking menu first. All right, here we go. Welcome to the Run Your Mouth podcast. I'm your host, Matt Marlin, a.k.a. Mr. Run Your Motherfucking Mouth. And already it's episode 4. On the menu On the menu tonight, we got the beat battle between me, myself, and my nephew, AJ Got Slaps. We got the George Floyd Uprising. That's what we're going to call it. Watch the terminology. And we also want to talk about the artist of the day, Dewey the motherfucking Don. My lips got feet. My lips got feet. Let me run my motherfucking mouth. I got to figure that part out. So, today, family, let me just start by saying the beat battle. If you missed it, you missed it. You can check it out on my Instagram, Run Your Mouth KC, or Mad Marlin 913. That's the IG handles. The beat battle between me and my nephew, AJ Got Slaps. To me, it's some cultural shit. You got to translate these alphabets coming up out of my wet box doing more than the speed limit. Let me just give y'all a brief history on my nephew, AJ Got Slaps, right? So when I was about 16, his daddy, used to swoop me up from 57th Street, right, in Kansas City, Kansas. And this is the beat battle. First we're going to cover the beat battle. Then we're going to get into the main topic of the day, which is the George Floyd Uprising. And then we're going to end it off with the artist of the day, Dewey the Don. So the beat battle, if you missed it, you missed it. About 2 Sundays ago, me and my nephew decided that we was going to get on Instagram and just go beat for beat, like beat for beat. You know what I'm saying? Just 20 beats a piece, 25 beats a piece. Now, it all started out when, if you know about the versus battles that have been going on Instagram between like Lil Jon and Lil Jon and T-Pain, Manny Fresh and Scott Storch, Ludacris and Nelly, and the Beanie Man and Bounty Killer, Kurt Franklin and Fred Hammond. If you ain't seen these versus battles, then I don't know. You got to get up on them. But anyway, I got so pumped up, and like the first one I saw was DJ Manny Fresh versus Scott Storch. All they did was play they, hit records back and forth on IG. They determined out who's the hottest, and people in the comments going crazy. And the way my brain works is once I get inspired, once I see some shit that I ain't ever saw, once I see some shit, I'll be like, damn, I want to do that. So I immediately began like a fucking 14-day, 3-week rant on just trying to find some local artists from KC that wanted to set me on my challenge. And I couldn't find nobody. You know, I got about 600 friends. I got about 2,000 something, 2,500 likes on my fan page. And I got about 900 followers on my Edgy. And I was posting everywhere and everywhere. And I don't know if I was too aggressive with it or what it take. Or I don't know if none of the artists took me serious or not. But it was all for the culture. It was all for the play. I was so pumped up on just watching them. And I wanted to do one myself. And I'm like, you gotta watch the time right there. Okay. And I'm like, wow, I want to do that. So I called one of my boys up. I was like, man, what do you think about, nigga, some local artists doing this? Like, you know, we talked about the politics. We went here, we went there with it. We went up and down. Y'all gotta remember, this dope, these alphabets coming up out of my wet box, this dope that I'm spitting don't got no cut. Right here on the Run Your Mouth podcast, we gonna spill it how we feel it. So I was just making video after video, post after post about like, who want to challenge me, Mad Marlon, rah, rah, rah. You know, I even made some skit videos and, you know, nobody really took me up on my call. Finally, my nephew all the way from LA, he hit me up on my DM and was like, nigga, I ain't got no lot of raps, nigga, but I got some hella fire. You know I got them beats. And I was like, my fucking heart dropped, bro. And I was like, let's do it. And, you know, and we was talking, me and AJ, and y'all look my nephew up. It's, man, at Slappagram1. That's at SLAPPA Gram 1 at Slappagram. Look him up, rappers, if y'all need beats. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, so we started talking back and forth, like, how we gonna do this? I wanted to fucking, like, plan it out. I want to go all elaborate out, make hella money. And nephew, you know, nephew's like a millennial. I think, yeah, nephew's millennial, somewhere between a millennial and a Generation Z. I think he's a millennial, though. Nephew was born in like the early 90s. But, you know, he's from a totally different generation than what I'm from. You know, I'm from out them grimy 90s. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the era where we wore Dickies, white t-shirts, Cortez, Chuck Taylor. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So, you know, and nephew grew up on my music. He grew up on my music. And all kind of shit is running through my head. And we talking about it. So nephew was like, nah, Uncle, let's just do it Sunday. And that, I think we talked about it like Tuesday or maybe Monday. So we had, you know, 4 to 5 days to get some viral promotion going. And we got it. How we looking over here? That's popping live on YouTube. So, yeah, anyway, so we going back and forth. I made a little commercial. He made a little commercial. He actually made a video where, like, he's giving me my flowers, giving me my props, explaining to the people who I am and what I meant to them. We got a clip from it. Ooh, wait a minute. Before we go to that clip, did I forget to introduce my fucking co-host, Teddy Vader? I gotta stop doing that shit, bro. If y'all got any questions for my co-host, Teddy Vader, you gotta email us at Run Your Mouth Podcast. That's Run Your Run Your Mouth KC@gmail.com. He ain't gonna answer him. I'ma answer him. Cause he don't say shit. Him just chill. So, where the fuck was I? Oh, the beat battle. So we got a clip from the beat battle. And we also, the first clip I want to show is my nephew giving me my motherfucking flowers. The shit made my fucking heart drop. You know, I did some little waterfalls coming down the fleshels, but let's go to this clip. You know what I'm saying? And that shit just made my motherfucking heart drop, right? So for the next few days, me and nephew, we started promoting it, talking shit about it, pushing it, just doing little tactics. You got to keep in mind, this is some shit that I'm about to do. It's like, and at the time, I think we talked about it Tuesday, then Wednesday we promoting it, Thursday we promoting it, and when it finally came, after it was said and done, the shit like hit me so deep. But let me just keep it back. Let me slow down. So by the time Saturday came, I made a video. He made a video giving me my props. I think I made 2 videos, and you can find. Oh, excuse me. Shit. Yeah. Okay, excuse me. Sorry about that. So you can find all of these clips on my IG at MadMarlin913 on Instagram, at Slapagram1, and also at Run Your Mouth KC. You know what I'm saying? The Run Your Mouth podcast on Instagram and Twitter and YouTube. Man, let me get straight to the shit, right? So Sunday finally came. How we doing on time? Sunday finally fucking came, right? Nephew showed up late. He showed up late. I was on that bitch at like 6:45 p.m. You know me, I'm the OG. I got shit to do. I'm showing up early. I got a girl. She in there cooking. I'm in here getting my beats ready. 7 o'clock hit. Nephew ain't nowhere to be found. You know what I'm saying? It's all greasy, but nephew, he was doing whatever we do. That's nephew. He out in motherfucking Cali, out in Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? So, he in a whole fucking different time zone. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to think about it. So nephew was like, he finally jumped on his IG about 7:30, and he comes straight in. Bam, shoot me the request. Bam, I answered it. Bam. We start getting into it like a real fucking versus battle, and man, this shit meant so motherfucking much to me. Like, it just meant so much, bro. I was just like, damn, we going back and forth. I played my first beat like, blah. You know what I'm saying? He played his second beat like, blah. You know what I'm saying? We talking shit. We just talking about, producer shit, beat making shit. You know what I'm saying? We talking about different sound effects that we use. Nephew was just giving me my props. And when it was all said and done, man, it meant so motherfucking much to me. And my nephew got some fucking heaters. We gonna feature AJ Got Slaps. We're gonna do an episode with AJ on here. You know what I'm saying? And we also got a lot of other artists coming up on here. We got Fatty the Driver, you know what I'm saying? We got Riz Illuminated, you know what I mean? We got Spade Ripper, we got a whole lot of motherfucking artists coming up. But right now, the artist of the day at the end of this show is going to be Dewey the Don. So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap that up about the beat battle, you know what I'm saying, on the menu. We talked about the beat battle between me and my nephew. AJ Got Slaps. Man, the shit meant so much to me. Cut. Start getting into it like a real fucking versus battle, and man, let's go. Oh, go. What I'm doing over here. Let me just record it for the fuck out of here on YouTube. What up, YouTube people? I'm recording over here on Facebook, but I'm just testing this out. I don't know what I'm doing. I ain't got nobody tapping in, so we all good over here. Testing, 1, 2. So, welcome back to the Run Your Mouth podcast. I'm your host, Matt Marlin, aka Mr. Run Your Motherfucking Mouth. I got my co-host, Teddy Vader, chilling in the cut like a knife. He don't say shit. He just chill. If you got questions for my co-host, hit us up. runyourmouthkc@gmail.com. So, the main fucking of the night. Man. Now, y'all know right here on the Run Your Mouth podcast, we talk about race, religion, and politics, hip hop culture, and a whole lot of gang shit. We gotta cover politics. We gotta cover race. We cover whatever the fuck we want to cover. So today we're gonna cover the George Floyd uprising. We ain't gonna say the riots. It's all about the terminology. Blah, blah, blah. Floyd, money making Marweather. Every time I missay a word. Terminology. You gotta watch the terminology. God damn it. You gotta watch the terminology y'all using on y'all platforms. I'ma cover the George Floyd uprisings. Been wanting to say something about it for the past 2 weeks, but I've been holding my mouth. I've been holding back. Because something about it just don't seem right to me. But I know the topic is so sensitive. And can't nobody tell me shit about being oppressed here in America. First, let's just say, we know for a fact that I guess all 4 officers are going to be charged. I guess all 4 officers are going to be charged. Whatever they're going to be charged for, whatever. Y'all motherfuckers might have to get out here and protest and push more charges. I'm just saying. I know the topic is sensitive. But I'm a black man in America. I feel like I can say what the fuck I want to say about it. First of all, let me just say this. No, let me just say this. We want to cover different areas of this situation. We want to talk about, should people record or should they intervene? We want to talk about the images of white cops killing black men and women. We want to talk about what does that image alone do to the psyche of a black man here in America. And we also want to talk about them using face recognition to track down all the... I'm going to go ahead and call them motherfuckers stupid motherfuckers. Y'all can call them looters or whatever the fuck y'all want to. So nowadays it seems like with all the footage we got, clearly we got some different shit going on with the looters. Now I know this shit got out of hand and motherfuckers start running up in the Nike stores and the motherfucking Van stores, and I wear a size 11.5 if y'all be on the low. But I'm just saying, initially when the shit first jumped off, the looters this year was looking kind of different. I'm just saying. But that face recognition hit a little bit different when they trying to use that shit to capture a motherfucker breaking in a Nike store. That's all I'm saying. I want y'all to be careful out there. So let's talk about it. Now, when I saw the footage, first I stopped it. Then I went back to it. Something about, this footage. Something about waking up in the morning logging on to Facebook, and the first thing you see is a video of a cop with his knee on a brother neck. Now I'm gonna tell you, man, I've seen this image so many times that the only thing that just hit different and hit home and made me say, God damn, it's when my brother said, Mom. It's something about a black man being in pain or being in emergency or distress, and he say, Mama. That hit me kind of different. But to be honest, it's so many of these events, it's so many images of white cops shooting or killing or beating or stomping out black people all over the interconnect that's like the what? The 300 of one? 400? 500? I was talking to my buddy, Toothpick, and we was like, bro, do we gotta just become numb? Have you become numb? Now, I can say what the fuck I want to say about the whole situation. I ain't even thinking about no backlash. I am the backlash. I am the oppressed one. I am the victim. I'm the one who need the uprising. Now, something about recording somebody getting killed. Even if it's not a police officer killing a civilian. Even if it's not a white police officer killing a black civilian. If it's two high schoolers fighting, pounding on the side of each other, and one start getting the best of them, he falls to the ground. It's something about sitting there recording somebody getting a motherfucking watermelon smushed in. Something about the person doing it and something about the person recording it got some type of link to each other. I remember there used to be a time where when two motherfuckers was fighting and one brother got the best of the other one, and then somebody jump in and be like, y'all niggas break that shit up. Get up. Make that shit fair. Dust it off. Go again. Now people just... Motherfucker turn their camera around and be like doing it for the gram. Motherfucker turn around like this. Like, should people record or should people intervene? That's what I got on my menu. That's what I want to feed y'all today. That's the food on the menu today. Should people record or should people intervene in situations like George Floyd? Now, I don't want nothing to come back on me, but I'm telling y'all to interfere. I ain't encouraging y'all to interfere. There's a camera over here. Well, I got one camera, my main camera right here. Then I got YouTube going live right here. I'm just saying, like, okay, because shit about to get funky in here. I'm going to spill it how I feel it. This dope ain't got no cut on it. Now, let's just say it's two black dudes fighting outside the club, right? One dude swing, he ducked. Dude hit him with that Molly Whopper. That one here to quitter, that Whopper with no cheese. He go down, bow, bank his noggin on the ground, bow, he out. The dude who knocked him out go to jump way up in the air and come down with a foot on his head. Somebody need to catch him while he in the air and say, that's enough, bro. Should people record or should they intervene? That's all I'm saying. But let's get back, The George Floyd uprisings. We talked about should people record, should people intervene. Next on the menu, images of white cops killing black people splattered all over the internet before George Floyd's and after. Let's just talk about, this is what I want to run my mouth about, because my feet got lips. Hold on. My lips got feet. Images of dead black people on the news, on YouTube, on Facebook, images of people of color laying out on the ground, bleeding out, images. What do and y'all might say, there's pictures of white people dying on the internet. I say, I mean, they probably are. They probably are. I'm just saying, I'm a black man in America, and I'm speaking from the perspectives of what I see. And I see so many images of black people dying on live TV that I don't know if I'm becoming immune to the shit, but it's been on my heart. And I just don't understand, like, the concept. Even with police brutality, like the whole image, like when he looked into the camera, when that officer who had his knee on George's neck, when he looked into the camera, I saw a checklist like, I know it's gonna go viral. I know ain't nothing gonna happen. Beep, this beep. Man, it was something about, he was just like, images of dead human beings on the cover of magazines, on the news, something about seeing human beings dying live on Facebook or Instagram does something to the psyche. I think it turns you into a zombie. We living in a Walking Dead family. Why does the news allow the images? The news ain't even got to show it. Because another civilian's going to record it. How does it feel? Like, you can stop something. Maybe all of the, I'm going to go off track here. Maybe, well, I don't want to, maybe somebody should just kind of run over there and just kind of fall on somebody and kind of fall on them and kind of hope they roll off the person with the knee on the neck. Maybe if it's the right person, that person won't even get hurt. They'll just probably get maced or something. I don't know. I'm getting back into, should you record or intervene? Because the shit is so fucking crazy. I'm all over the place, but I'm not. I'm just saying it's something about images of black people dying on the internet, on the news. I can't remember the last time I even seen a white guy shoot another white guy live on any video or anything. Next, we want to talk about warrants. Warrants? Now you say, well, how can they issue out warrants to anybody that broke up in some shit? Face recognition. The fuck you think? You know when y'all be on Snapchat and y'all be trying to find a filter and you see those little the little diaphragm structure face thingies? They can take a video and upload it into their system and hit a button that probably says face recognition and see your ass coming out with some brand new motherfucking J's, some fucking Timbs, nigga. What about them Vans, nigga? The blue, navy blue with the white Van sign. Them motherfucker, well, I'm losing track here, but I'm just saying. They put that face recognition on your ass, and that shit gonna hit a little harder. I'm just saying. I'm praying. I'm hoping. I'm wishing that all these young people that was running up in there don't get hit with no warrant. That's all I'm saying. You gotta pay attention out here. Loot the motherfucking student. Teddy Vader, you leaning, brother? You been sipping over there? Loot the student loan and child support up. I didn't say that. I'll take that part out. But I'm just saying, family. I'm just saying. Y'all know we gotta do better. Something else I want to talk about real quick before I get into the artists of the day. It's something else I want to address out there that looked kind of weird to me. And I'm just saying, I love everybody. A lot of white people showed up to the protests holding up Black Lives Matter signs. I'm just saying, somewhere there's probably a guy that sounds like this is looking at the video, looking at the screen, like looking back at his buddy, like, what the fuck is your niece doing down there? Goddamn. Shit, Bob got me fucking, I don't know what the fuck. All I'm saying is, now white people helping out black people in protests ain't nothing new. Y'all just don't know y'all history. I can go on and on about so much about this George Floyd uprising, but the one thing that just kind of stood out to me is it's a lot of white people out there shouting Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Don't you fucking put your hands on type. Teddy, you all right? I had to edit that out, brother. All right, cool. Action. So I'm just saying, I'll have to do a whole segment on the feelings that ran through my body because I know that if there's a war, if there's a war on racism, if there's blacks versus racism or it's us versus racism, I mean, it's so many layers to that shit that I'm just gonna say that if you would take a bullet for me, then I fuck with you. But if you ain't gonna take no bullet, and I seen a lot of people at the protest complaining about getting hit and getting maced and getting have y'all not seen any civil rights footage? Do you think they ran to Instagram to complain about that? Did you not know what tear gas tastes like or what rubber bullets feel like? Just imagine if it was no white people at the protests. It'd been a massacre. So, black people should probably call their white friends up and be like, because in my opinion, and I'm going to spill it how I feel it. This dope don't got no cut on it. You gotta translate these alphabets coming up out of my wet box doing more than the speed limit. I'm just saying. I could just hope that people are genuine. I can just hope that people have retention. I can just hope that people have a follow-up plan. You can't just be out there looting and shouting and singing and twerking and shit. You gotta do something else. It takes more than that. Everybody that was out there protesting and marching for George Floyd need to be going back to their neighborhoods, sitting down, meeting, organizing, mobilizing, strategizing, all the other odds and words. If you ain't doing that, shut the fuck up. Stop. Stop it. That's an octagon. That means stop. I've seen a lot of police officers kneeling. Seen a lot of celebrities moving kind of different. And I got a lot of strong views on all of that. But don't this shit just seem like a rerun? The last thing I'm going to say about it, I'm going to say RIP to every fucking body who has been murdered unjustly by a police officer. Too many to name. Just fucking hashtag every fucking body. I can just say, man, fight for y'all right to be free. And it's gonna be a fight to the death. If it ain't a fight to the death, what are you doing? Fighting for the rights of people, fighting for the oppressed people is a lifestyle. It ain't no fucking 2-week Instagram post. God damn it. You bandwagon some of my bitches. Now, if you got retention, if you have a backup plan, I support you. And y'all can email me. Let me know y'all thoughts on anything I'm talking about. runyourmouthkc@gmail.com. That's your mouth, not your. Make Black Lives Matter. That's the new one. Black Lives Matter has been hijacked. The new one is Make Black Lives Matter. We out. $38 minutes. Still streaming. Let's do it now.